A Prairie Home Companion is coming to Town Hall in New York City. Christine DiGiallonardo is with us, and her sisters, and all sorts of other great people on our show. Did you have a good Thanksgiving? Decent?
Yes.
Better than average?
It was wonderful.
Awesome.
Stuffed my face
Totally
full.
awesome?
Yes, it was totally cool.
Totally cool.
Totally neat.
Good, good. What do they have for Thanksgiving over in the land of Brooklyn?
Well, you know, we've now chosen to do a more American Thanksgiving. We used to do the whole, you know, lasagna and pasta and then a turkey that's, you know, kind of in the lesser part of the meal.
This was the food
I
that
know.
the Pilgrims brought to America was lasagna.
Was lasagna.
Columbus was there, and he brought all that fine pasta.
Yeah.
That's in the greatest tradition of Thanksgiving.
I
So
know.
you've
Well,
given
we
it up
scrapped it all for
what?
sweet potatoes and green bean casserole.
Stuff you
and
read about in a women's
stuff-
magazine?
Yes. My mother said, "What is this Better Homes cookbook? I want to try some of these things."
my.
And turns out Americans can cook just as well as the Italians.
Squash? You call that cooking?
Heating
Squash
up a
is
can of beans,
mediocrity.
it's pretty good.
It's a synonym for mediocrity. The best squash that you ever ate was not that much better than the worst squash that you ever ate.
Well, true. But
So there you are. You're just like the rest of us.
Yeah, pretty mediocre, I guess.
You seemed so exotic to me.
Exotic and new.
What
Well, my
the-
mother does do her Italian soup, her special soup. She hasn't given that up, so.
What was that?
It's a chicken soup broth base, and it has little tiny meatballs in it,
Yes.
and a lot of Parmesan cheese.
Yes, and?
Well, that's it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
And people used to call it the Italian wedding soup, but in my family, it's just known as, you know, the soup.
The soup.
That soup, you know.
Get the soup.
Mommy's
Get the
soup, you know.
there.
You know.
Hey, what the soup? Well, back where I'm from, we ever so often escape from turkey. And I did prime rib this year,
Whoa.
beef. The food that all Americans want, whether they can admit it or not. Let the vegans go into the next room
That's true.
and amuse themselves. Do you know that song, Nun danket alle Gott? It's not Italian, but...
But of course,
Huh?
doesn't
You did?
everyone know that
Did
song?
you sing that in church?
We did.
You did really?
Mm-hmm. We did.
Gosh, what a liberal background you come from.
Now thank we all our God with hearts and hands and voices, who wondrous things hath done, in whom his world rejoices, who from our mother's arms hath blessed us on our way with countless gifts of love, and still is ours today. All thanks are God to thee for all the joys of living, for coffee and for tea, for dressing on Thanksgiving, and thanks for GPS, and also for iPhones that save us from distress as we are driving home. Oh, may this bounteous God through all our life be near us with ever joyful hearts and blessed peace to cheer us and keep us in his grace, and guide us when perplexed, and free us from all ills in this world